Thank you for watching this video. Hitting the like button is a massive help to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll reply to as many as I possibly can. Also subscribe if you want to see more content around here, and consider checking out the Patreon for more channel related perks. The link is in the description. Thank you. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another Dauntless video with your boy Shogun. And today I'm going to show you how to effectively hunt a Skarn. If you don't know already, I understand some of you may already know this, but if you don't, fortunately it's one of the easiest behemoths to fight. They're pretty predictable and they leave themselves wide open. So if you don't know, the Skarn can build basically a rock shield around itself. If you've got blunt weapons on your team, then you can break that down pretty easily and leave vulnerabilities. And then its usual body with, it's still got scales and some protection, but it becomes quite easy to damage at that point. The Skarn can do little to no range damage at all. It can throw its body at you and do a couple of charge attacks, but other than that, it's really slow, really predictable, and you can overwhelm it quite quickly. If you can continue doing break damage and stun damage, you can completely overwhelm this behemoth, and you'll have a pretty good time. Now, it's worth noting that my character is considerably overpowered for this particular behemoth, but this strategy will still work whether you are of a standard power, whether you're in a group of 4 or on your own. All you got to do is be relentless with it. This isn't a behemoth to be afraid of. It's not particularly powerful. It's a threat level of 3, so you can deal with this comfortably. It's not a problem. So here you go. You can see the Skarn on screen right now, and that's the attack where it throws itself at its opponent. And then when it does these attacks, as you see there, it leaves itself completely vulnerable until it can put its shield back up again. And then this attack here is quite a dangerous one if it catches you, if it falls on you, but it exposes its underbelly. That underbelly is absolutely brilliant. You can have a field day with it. It's the weakest part of its body. So when it does rear up like that, attack it, attack it, attack it, it will fall backwards. Anyone behind it will still get damaged, but you haven't really got to worry about that. Again, it's not the most powerful behemoth. So there you go. It's exposed itself again, and now you can just absolutely go to town. If you can get underneath it, you're absolutely fine. There's the break damage. As you break that damage, the armor is dynamic, so the bit that you break will disappear. So one of its shoulders is now completely open. I think we just broke off the other one there as well. And there you go. Now everyone's attacking the underbelly again, and there you go. It falls down. You don't have to particularly be worried about escaping from this. You can bully this into oblivion. It does have one move that oh, before I actually forget, as you can see here, it's got the frost damage. That's for my weapon there. The frost damage will slow the behemoth down. Now this is arguably, I think it's definitely the slowest behemoth. If you can slow it down even more, it becomes even more predictable and easy to beat. But yes, it does have one move that is dangerous, that would require you to try and escape. It creates a tornado of rocks around itself, and it's pretty obvious when it's starting to do that. You'll see the rocks get towards it and start circling rather than attaching to its body. At that point, just dodge out of there, get out of there really quickly, and let it do that. It can't suck you in over about 3 body lengths away. So once you just stand from there, let it do what it's doing, let it finish, and then go back in and destroy it. So yeah, I stepped out there just to avoid the damage from the rage, but it still caught me anyway. But there you go. Again, it's the same again. You can do that same damage. You can just overwhelm it. As you can see, my team are just absolutely bullying it. So the guy with the hammer is incredibly important here, because blunt damage is super effective against this behemoth, because that is how you break down those rocks. And then I'm in there with the chain blades, doing all that extra damage once the weaknesses have been exposed. I also threw a couple of grenades in there as well. That helps to get rid of that armor as well. Makes it pretty easy. just to break down those little bits there, and also just to do some stun damage. You can see it almost completely cleared that side of its body there. And as it starts getting more vulnerable, it's just, see, he can't even get up. He's just getting knocked down every couple of seconds because he's just been weakened so much by having his armor taken away. There you go. I've applied the frost damage again. He's going to be super slow here, and that just allows the team to get through it. Now, that tornado box you can see there, that is a player's effect. That is not to be confused with that. As you can see there, I got hit by standing behind it when it was falling back. Bad decision from me there, but nothing to worry about. Just a quick heal and everything is all good again. Now, I've been a little bit careless with this, and as you saw, I took a few hits there, just because I am overpowered. So I knew it wasn't going to take me out in one hit. It would take a hell of a lot of hits for it to get rid of me. But yeah, we'll rejoin when we catch him again. There we are, we found him again now. And here you go, that's the tornado move there. So that's what you know to look for when the stones start rising up. So we just stepped away there, let him do that. Can't grab you in at that point, so you know, he will stay stationary for about 5-6 seconds. If there's anything to collect in the vicinity, just go get that. Now, as you saw there, that is the kind of side leaning attack. When he does that, he leaves his other side entirely vulnerable, so it's worth just getting in behind him and just completely attacking that weak side. But yeah, this isn't going to take particularly long here. We've got the formula down. We've got that hammer user doing absolute bits. In fact, we've got 2 hammer users, which I didn't realise at the time. So I'm just going to do some there you go, some grenade damage there. Because it's very easy to stagger with that sort of damage. And all his moves are so predictable, so it's easy to avoid them. And I'm not even running super effective weapons on him at this point. I've got flame armor on and an ice weapon. I've got the Scrave blades. There you go. Some extra break damage there, and there we go. We can start going to town on those weak spots there. It becomes very easy to stagger again at this point, and you can effectively just bully him. So yeah, and if you can manage to hit the vulnerable points with grenades, it's absolutely devastating. You saw the numbers on that there. There you go, just to make sure we don't get one clapped. Well, yeah, this is a very easy behemoth to beat. The reason I've turned this into a video is just because we did it so perfectly. Didn't really miss a single trick here. And there you go. That is the slay completed. If you did enjoy this video, or if you did find it useful in any way, or if you just want to support the channel, please do come through with that like. It really does help. And let me know in the comments down below what you want to see me beat next. I've got plenty of Dauntless videos ready for you guys. So if you do enjoy this, again, like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here. And until next time, take care. Peace.